In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what happened on NZDUSD, a 1 to 9 risk reward ratio trade that we took, and everything that happened on this particular trade. All right, so make sure you watch to the very end and learn everything I'm going to share in this video. All right, so let's get started right now. So let me just show you what happened. So today, around 10 hours, we were able to actually spot this beautiful setup on NZDUSD. Let me just show you what happened right here. So you can see that we saw a nice drop base rally which broke structure to the upside, and then also multiple structures. Other than that, we saw that the market left behind some equal lows right here, and you can see that the market came and took out these lows, and the market beautifully came into our zone right here. Okay, so let me just show you now what ended up happening after we entered this trade around 10:40 in the morning. 2 hours later, the market had moved beautifully in our direction for about 1 to 2 risk reward ratio. And this is when I was able to tell the community to actually go break even, right? And then about how many hours later, like 4 hours later, the market did this right here. We saw the market coming all the way and taking us out at break even, and then few moments later the market does this. It goes all the way close to our take profit right here, which was about 1 to 9 risk reward ratio. So it was crazy. So let me just start from the higher time frame. I show you exactly what was happening. So you can see that for some time now, we've seen the market push into the upside. So because of this, I was looking for buying opportunities, which is very, very clear, right? So if you continue to drop to the lower time frame, you'll be able to appreciate the structure that was left behind right here. So you can see that we had this monster of a candle right here, which always intrigued me. Whenever I see such candles, it means that there's a presence of smart money in the market. So let's go to the 15 minutes time frame and appreciate what was happening on the lower time frame. So you guys, you always have to do your multiple time frame analysis so that you can actually see what is happening on the lower time frame. So you can see right here that is lower than this right here. So you can see that it was a nice drop based rally, and then we saw the market actually giving us those big candles to the upside, breaking this structure, and everything. And then we had nice liquidity right here. And then for the order block, I had to go to the 3 minutes time frame in order for me to be able to identify my order blocks. Let me just show you right now. Here, you can see we got the high and the low of that particular candle, and then just waited for the market to come into this area. So as soon as the market came into our area, let me show you again what happened. I used the same strategy I used yesterday in terms of entry. You can see that right here. Just zoom this in. Yeah, so we saw the market coming into our area, tapping is into our area right here, and then we didn't enter. Then we saw the market going to the upside, and as the market was going to the upside, we saw the market breaking multiple structures. And then what did it do? It went back into our area, and this is where we were able to actually get involved right here. So we got in. I couldn't put my stop loss, for example, here because it was just too low. That would be like 2 pips. So I was like, okay, I'm going to extend my stop loss slightly below there to make it 4 pips. All right. And then for the target, I was looking at that high right there, which was left behind. I was looking at this high, and I wanted the market to come to that particular area as my target. So this is what ended up happening. You can see the market actually decided to move in our direction from here. The market was moving in our direction beautifully. It was in profit of about let me just check, let's confirm with you guys. We went in profit for about 1 to 5 risk to reward ratio right here. So it was about a 1 to 5 risk to reward ratio before we saw the market now start to push to the downside. And then we had this big candle which came and actually took us out at break even. Remember, we had moved our stop loss to break even, and then also we saw the market now just rallying to the upside. And at this particular time, I wasn't around to be able to actually get a re-entry on this particular trade. As I've shown you already, by the time I was actually looking at this, the market had actually come to our stop loss here. And that's how we ended up getting out with the break even on this beautiful trade. So this is what happens, guys. So what am I talking about here? It's really important for you to have strategies that help you in terms of trade management. If you keep just letting the market do whatever it has to do without you getting involved, you're going to lose out on most of the times. All right. So have a strategy on how you actually pay yourself as the market makes money available to you. It can be trailing stop losses like I do, it can be taking partials. Find a way of actually doing this so that you can avoid taking unnecessary losses. This was a 1 to 9 risk reward ratio. The market was in profit of about 1 to 5. However, then we saw this monster of a candle which came to the downside, and we got out at break even. And honestly, there wasn't much structure for me to be able to move my stop loss right here. So I always work with structure. So for me, the next structure I was looking at was this right here. So if the market had taken out this, I was going to kind of move my stop loss maybe around this level right here. Maybe would have moved our stop loss to about 1 to 2. Would have gotten out with 1 to 2, but the market didn't give us a chance to be able to do that. And unfortunately, that's part of the game, guys. That's what happens in the market, and we have no control over this. You and I have no control over this. However, we can control all the only things that we can control, which is making sure that we are trading with the right lot size risk management. We are making sure that we are actually actively managing our trades whenever we are in the market, because you and I have no control over outcome. And you've seen how we can avoid some losses like this, guys. It's by making sure that you have a system in place that allows you to be able to manage the trade effectively, and which is going to cause you to be profitable in the long run. All right. So you can see that these guys have been posting videos like this every time we're going in the market and looking for the same setup every now and then, and we find trades. If it doesn't matter whether you're trading indices, whether it's crypto, whether it's forex, that's a good part about our strategies, that it actually works on all tradable assets, and that's a good part about that, right? And if you want more information on that, the first link in the description will take you to our M&F mastery course. All right, you guys,